postseason thing is old hat for you? Does it kind of take on a different mindset for you when you head into these kind of games?
The postseason is the postseason. We're just excited to go out there and compete. My teammates and I are really excited about this whole experience, and we're excited to go back to Durham.
Are you more excited maybe because of the way you guys have played? Do you feel like you have as good a momentum going into a postseason as you have in your 3 years here?
I think we have a really good team. I think we're firing on all cylinders when it comes to our pitching staff and our hitting, and I think all of us are thinking the same thing. We're just super excited to go out and compete.
Seth, I think it's 17 of the last 20 at-bats you had, you've reached base safely. Is this the best you've been seeing the ball all season?
I would say yes. I think I've just tried to, dumb it down a little bit and just, slow everything down with mechanics and everything and just see the ball and just try to have good timing and just put a good swing on.
Seth, you guys have had a number of comeback wins this year, and I think a school record for one-run ball games won. What is it about this team to where when the backs against the wall kind of thing that you guys have been very successful?
I think, every one of these guys, believes in each other, and I think, that's one of the biggest reasons. I think no matter what, we feel like we're in a game, and because of that, I feel like, we just have the belief, and I think from past experiences, the more games that we're in, those one-run ball games or a close game, I think the better we get when it comes to that kind of handling the pressure in the situation.
Does that add to the confidence of this team when you perform so well in those kind of situations?
Yeah, 100%. I think the more experience you have in certain situations is, credit to what you can do in the future in those tight, close games.
This team went into the postseason last year on a bit of a down note, and it showed in the ACC tournament, but this year, totally different.
100%. I think the biggest thing with this team is, we're not letting, games, where things don't go our way, dictate, what we do in the future. And we just go out there and we still compete and have fun, and, we're all playing the game like we're kids.
Can you explain what's going on behind us?
Behind us, every single one of the players right now is, I think interviewing me, I guess you'd say, giving me, gotta talk, right? Gotta talk. Yeah, Buck. There you go. Gotta talk. And, that just kind of attests, what our team kind of believes in. We just enjoy, we have fun, and we get after it.
Seth, first regular season ACC title for you, how special is that?
I think it's a huge attest to, what our team is, trying to do this season. I think, we've stayed focused, locked in throughout the whole season, and credit to all the guys on our staff, in our bullpen, and the 9 guys in the lineup every day. We've worked extremely hard to reach this point through the fall, the winter, and into the spring, and it's just awesome to experience that with all those guys.
When you know that you've already played Miami and Notre Dame, you're going to play one of them in the first game. Do you look at a lot of film from when you played them in the season, your at-bats and that kind of thing?
No, not really. I think for me, it's just one of those things. I think just like everybody else, you just go out there and you got to compete, and at the end of the day, you get an at bat, you get a couple of bats, and you just try to do all you can within that at bat. So for me, I'm just trying to ease that and just go out there and compete, and whoever they throw against our team, I think every single one of those guys 1 through 9 will be ready.
I mean, I just would think maybe you look at the Saturday guy, because you assume the Saturday guys who you see, and maybe go back to that game and remember something from either the Miami or the Notre Dame game.
I think some guys do that. For me, I've never been a guy that's really big into that, especially in those situations, because everything could change. Situations could change. And for me, it's just just got to go up there and see the guy who's throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm. I know Monty's more about on-base percentage, which yours is through the roof than batting average. But is it good for you to look up there and see that you're over 300 at this point?
It's one of those things. It's funny. Coach Lee kind of preaches. Success happens to people who aren't looking for it. And for me, it was one of those things. At one point, I just go, hey, if my average isn't where it wants to be, then whatever, I'm going to go up there, each AB, and do all I can, to help